What's up, everyone? This is Press X for the Culture, the audio and video podcast where we talk about the intersection between the game industry and Black culture. Today, I am your host, DJ, aka Sexy Bad Choices, aka Big Daddy D,
Fuck
aka. There's a lot of stuff that happened before this, and it's just all hilarious. AKA, you should make sure you watch our content because maybe you'll be able to piece together how this actually came to be. Wink. Yeah, winked. And what?
Okay. Is
Who
that all?
else? Who else is here? Yeah, you know.
I am your heavyweight champion from Wishnigville, California, aka the janitor because we watch niggas, aka Metal Mouth Marcus, aka I'm moving, guys. So after this episode, y'all might not hear from me for a while.
That's the truth.
It is Jordan, aka J Xbot, aka the first Psychonaut and maybe the last Psychonaut. We don't know. We'll see.
Oh. Last up.
Hi, I'm Avery.
All right. And today we are going to be talking about there is a Martin Luther King event in Fortnite, guys. If you download and go into Fortnite, you can actually watch the "I Have a Dream" speech. So that's the thing.
Which was celebrating its anniversary. That
Right.
speech itself. That moment in August of 1964.
AKA the one Martin Luther King thing that the whole world seems to know outside of him dying.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Not letters from Birmingham jail. None of that stuff. Only that event.
None of that.
I feel like the number 2 thing would be his appearance in
Boondocks.
Yeah.
One of the really funny things about this actually happening is because there was a joke that we did, like, had to have been last year or something, where we were talking about Martin Luther King and his dream, if he was out now, being little white kids and little black kids getting together to play Fortnite. So the funny thing about this even happening,
it sounds like to me that Fortnite owes us royalties.
I mean, I'll take them. Sponsor us, nigga.
I'm just saying. No. We don't want to be sponsored. We want to be paid.
Okay.
Paid.
Dude, I got shit I want. Fucking Logitech. Hook a brother up. Geoforce. I know you got RTX 3090s out there.
So yeah, this is the thing that happened. I feel like it was only right that we brought this up because, you know, us being black, you know, it was kind of
what?
Thing.
Who told you?
Since when?
Mark, that was a really nice EVA deep cut.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is cool. I don't have Fortnite installed on my PS5, so unfortunately, I was not able to, be the blackest person I could and actually go to this event. I apologize for that.
Actually, you're probably blacker by not going to the event.
I still have Fortnite installed because of the Ariana Grande event I attended, but I was already incensed about this before it even came out to fruition that I didn't choose to attend. But he's okay. We talked. We briefly had discussions in our Discord chat about this and everything, and I'm of the mindset that this is fucking awesome of a thing to do. That being said, I 100% don't think Epic is going to be smart about this. And lo and behold, days later, they had to do super simple things that they should have implemented from the very beginning to make this not offensive.
Like,
hey, maybe not let people emote dance during Martin Luther King's "I Have a Dream" speech.
I'm doing the renegade.
There's just somebody Travis Scott headbanging.
Yeah, that was the one. I'm like, I wonder how that
Oh
would
my
work.
god.
But here's the thing, bring up the Travis Scott thing. I remember the Travis Scott concert, they only let you do 3 emotes in that concert, which
Yep.
pretty much to me indicates that they had the capacity
Yep.
to limit your
Yep.
functionality.
They
And then they just chose
That
not
is a
to.
problem.
Yep.
That is a
Yep.
problem.
I think we just had a moment where diversity, equity, and inclusion could have helped out.
Well,
Yeah.
this what it really
Or
frustrating
foresight.
about this. Well, it's
Foresight,
more
yeah.
foresight because from what I can tell doing research about this, the team who made this was a black-led team. Like this isn't like Epic going to the Fortnite like coffers and making this. This was in Fortnite Creative by I think an independent team that Epic was working with who did all the work into this. The only thing that Epic could have done was, hey, say we should disable this X, Y, and Z while this is happening, and then they chose not to, which either indicates a lack of foresight on their part or a lack of foresight on the team's part. Without actually hearing the conversations between them, I wouldn't know. But I don't understand how you could put out something as, let's say it, divisive as this is going to be, based entirely on its subject matter and the way America is at this time, and not see a problem with how people react to this.
Like, there's
Oh,
always
real
a
quick.
good opportunity. I'm sorry, not bad, TJ.
I just want to read through. So right now, the article that we're looking at is the Kotaku article that is titled "Epic Disables Disrespectful Fortnite Emotes in the Martin Luther King Event." I just want to read a paragraph real quick just about the event itself. The March Through Time event is an ongoing interactive museum created through a partnership between Epic Games and Time Magazine. While the partnership has inspired many discussions about meeting the youth where they are at, there's no denying that the whole thing is a little weird. All of this was made even weirder by the fact that players could attend this event and listen to the King's famous "I Have a Dream" speech while dressed as Batman or a stormtrooper or any other hundreds of licensed Fortnite skins, all while doing various dances and emotes. This led to a situation where players dressed as Rick Sanchez from Rick and Morty were dancing around in the virtual DC's Lincoln Memorial, reflecting full Martin Luther King Jr.'s speech played in the background. Not great. So yeah, this is the thing.
It's just one of those moments where it's like you had to be there.
What did they think was gonna happen?
I don't
Like,
it's Fortnite.
Dude, I went through every Fortnite skin I could possibly find to make sure they don't have a person in a hood wearing white.
White, yeah.
Moon Knight.
And they don't. They had a character wearing a hood in white, and I'm like, not like it's clearly not a clan hood, but they're a hooded figure
It's
in white. And I'm
enough.
like, come on, guys.
Yeah,
Oh,
was that
man.
did they have an Assassin's Creed crossover?
No, it's just like a random criminal look where like he's in a white ski mask in a white hooded jacket, and there's like a black variant. But it's like, if I was, it's so dumb. Like I fucked with this so hard. I think this is the greatest thing. Honestly, it's one of those another weird thing about Epic as a corporation and as an entertainment property in the metaverse of Fortnite, in which this is the most boldest thing a video game company has done. In a world where Ronald Reagan was one of the main characters of the last Call of Duty, and they didn't at any point attempt to recognize him as sort of the figure that we know him as now, like, I don't think a game fundamentally has done anything like this. And I think that's really cool. They just need to take the extra mile to make this an experience where it was clearly about the experience.
Right. Yeah, like I'm definitely along the same lines as you, Avery, where I believe that this is another step of them becoming that metaverse versus just Fortnite. And I actually kind of wonder, this is a side note, but like they're going to eventually have to rebrand Fortnite because Fortnite is going to mean a different thing in 5 years. But I think
I don't think they rebranded at all, because remember, Fortnite originally was the Save the World.
Yeah. See, but that's a separate conversation. But like, I guess where I'm trying to get it is that like, I want to see what happens next, because this has to be a learning for them, because they definitely dropped the ball. They succeeded, but then it dropped the ball at the same time, because this is a thing that was really cool, but then they dropped the ball by just not having the foresight of let's just not have any emotes and just have people actually listen to the content.
I'm all for us finding unique ways to delivering information to the next generation because some of the techniques that we've used up until this point haven't really worked in terms of like the rigidness of our school system. Some people learn differently. So if we were able to use video games as a pathway, which in a way has been done in the past, but a video game at this caliber and this
nothing at a AAA
notoriety,
level. Yeah.
it's totally fine, but yeah, at least have some, as DJ and Avery say, some foresight with.
And
I feel like
I
feel like the biggest problem with this is they're filtering this, or they're trying to get this message out through games that it just honestly doesn't even make sense to be in. Like Fortnite, or like if they try to do this in Call of Duty or something, like just what those games are. This just feels like putting a square peg into a circle hole. Like it just, I get the intent, but it just, they need to do a lot more thinking ahead and exactly like it just I understand, like the whole concert thing with Fortnite makes all the sense in the world. This
earlier this year,
I could see it in Dreams or something like that.
Earlier this year, Minecraft had like a living library within their application during Black History Month. That was the Xbox Microsoft Black Initiative, which owns Mahjong, which produces Minecraft. They tried that this year. I didn't hear anything nefarious of it, but I kind of.
Well, I have one more thing to add about this lack of foresight. When Black Lives Matter was heating up last year, Fortnite had they aired in their creative mode. I don't think they're creative mode. They aired I believe it's a live discussion for the podcast We the People, featuring Van Jones and a bunch of other people talking about race. And you know what people did back then? They threw tomatoes at the screen. So it's like, how do you not learn from that when you implement this?
Yeah. And especially when you can draw a straight line from that to this. Like, that's why I'm interested to see what happens next, because they can either choose to do something like this, but just actually use their brain and make sure they limit the actual things that players can do, or if they're like, all right, well, that's kind of it for our Black representation, so we'll see you guys later.
It's one of those damned if you do, damned if you don't type situations, because I can totally get flack from the other side of it. Those members of who are cognizant of the importance of civil rights or educated on the importance of civil rights, but then see this, I was like, okay, are you marketing the game, or are you trying to involve people into learning about this important part of our history, which is in danger of us losing? Because I don't think people understand how many school systems across this country, public school systems, not just private, are slowly diluting the actuality of this country's history.
Right. Yeah.
All right.
How pixelated I am.
But ask yourself this question: if there's a Martin Luther King skin, would you? Would you?
That required me to actually download Fortnite. And
just would you? Not trying to say if you want or not. Would you? You don't got to tell us, but would you?
Nah, it feel bad when he dies, because
I exclusively. Oh, Jordan's freaking out right now on my screen.
Yeah.
Oh, that is horrifying. Oh my god.
Jordan, jump out and jump back in.
Sure.
Once he does.
There we go.
All right.
I only buy female skins in Fortnite because female skins have smaller hit frames.
Wow.
I did not know that. Yeah. Well, this has been a wonderful episode of our Press X for the Culture. We hope you enjoyed this episode as much as you enjoyed making it. Don't forget to rate and review us on your favorite podcasting apps. Don't forget to drop the likes and hit the subscribe buttons. Yes, you better. In case you missed anything, you can find all the details and more on our website at pressxtostarttv, including the link to our YouTube page, which you need to go there right now, because there might be a little treat there for you. Wink. Yeah. With that being said, you take care and you be safe and you have fun. You wash your goddamn hands.